From the earliest times, man has always aspired to create secure, comfortable and practical homes. The architectural concepts and interior design elements of the Gothic era, 500 to 1500 AD, have made a substantial impact on modern architecture and interior design. It underwent a major revival during the Victorian era, 1838 to 1901, and has continued to influence architects and designers into modern times. As part of my research, I visited Château Chillon, image 1, in Montreux in Switzerland on the 26th of July 2019. I focused on the evolution of design elements, doors, windows, fireplaces, wall coverings and tapestries. In this image, image 2, of a Gothic style home which was revamped in 2018 in Houston, Texas, we see tall, imposing chimneys which were originally developed to allow a good air draft, thus preventing smoke entering the living area. The garret-style windows, housed in beamed Gothic arches reminiscent of Château Chillon, the lead-paned windows, support columns, the stylised balcony and wall-mounted lanterns, all Gothic attributes. Throughout the Gothic era, dedicated artisans crafted solid wooden doors, usually of oak, image 3 here, with handmade, highly decorated locks and hinges. Although times have changed, today we continue to have the need for security and privacy. Our front doors, image 5, with their brass, chrome and painted door furniture, promote curb appeal. We take inspiration from the designs and innovations of the Gothic era. The stained glass image from the cathedral in Semur-en-Auxois, image 6, in France, is a fine example of the craftsmanship of the Gothic era. The example of contemporary glass, stained glass, image 7, stands as evidence of that influence of the Gothic innovations that had on design over the centuries. In Château Chillon, the leaded windows were made of individual pieces of glass, as glass could only be made in small pieces, joined together and supported with lead strips. The original design of leaded windows continues today, and with new technology can be double or triple glazed and are considerably more energy efficient than their Gothic counterparts. Following on from the Gothic era, stained glass became synonymous with the Art Deco, Art Nouveau and arts and crafts movements. It was extensively used in public buildings, churches and in the homes of the aspiring middle classes. Today, stained glass continues to be used in many residential, commercial and public settings. In Gothic times, fireplaces became the focus of attention. Image 8. They were built against an interior wall, usually in the centre of the room, creating an impressive design feature, while providing heat and comfort to the inhabitants. Fireplaces were extremely large and deep with splayed sides to help with the dispersion of heat throughout the area. Architects and designers today continue to appreciate the impact of an impressively built fireplace, in image 9, around which the design and decoration elements of a room can be created. A surprising discovery in the Gothic era was the positioning of the fireplace opposite a solid wall. This wall acted as a radiator, radiating the heat from the fire throughout the room. We have chosen to adorn the walls of our homes with decoration for centuries. In Gothic times, paint techniques became the order of the day. Although the Gothic era is considered to be the Dark Ages, there was an appreciation of colour, as can be seen in image 10 and 11, which they used to great effect in their stained glass, frescoes and tapestries. The precision with which paint effects were created on walls was an artistic feat. Straight, geometric patterns in block colours, which have resurfaced throughout the years since, both in paint effects and wallpaper, and have always proven fashionable. This decoration or style of decoration re-emerged with Art Deco and later Bauhaus. Clean, simple, symmetrical lines woven into the design, which made the Art Deco era instantly recognisable. In the late 80s, we turned to stenciling in image 12 to decorate our homes. This technique was reminiscent of the stunning frescoes, which related historical, religious and social stories painted on Gothic castle and church walls. Tapestries. Gothic tapestries were extensively used in wealthier residences. They depicted celebrated family occasions along with historical events, as can be seen in the Bay tapestry here. They were used as an art form, a decoration, but also as a form of insulation. Today, tapestries, as can be seen in image 14, continue to be used as a decorative focal point in public and residential designs. The artisans and craftsmen of the Gothic era laid down the ground rules. They made their mark. Doing so, they forged the way, influencing the designers of the following centuries today, as can be seen in image 15, and into the future, to continue the innovations and creations of that inspirational era.